Welcome to Maths with Bob. Today we're looking at some functions and some of the ideas involved in functions. Well, basically, this is a bit of a little story here about an X jumps into a lake, it's a magic lake, for a swim, and X becomes changed when it emerges, basically into a new number. You can see here the new number is Y, or formerly f of X. Say a 2 jumps in, and the rule of the lake, the magic lake, is you have to square yourself and subtract 1. So it's obviously 2 squared, 4 minus 1, 3. So if you like, 2 pops in and 3 emerges. So it's basically the X is 2 and the Y is 3, or if you like, f of 2 is 3. And if a 5 jumps in, well, 5 squared is 25, minus 1, 24. So if you like, 5 jumps in and it emerges as a 24. So now you can see here, this is obviously there's something going on behind the scenes here in this magic lake, and there's a pattern obviously. So so there's the pattern is, you can see here, f of x equals x squared minus 1. Okay. Now there are a few things about functions, and you can see here that basically the x and the y form a position. So if we start to plot all these xy points on the number plane, we will get a function, a graph of the function basically, and the x is the domain and the y is the range. And there's a bit of an idea about a test, a quick test. If you do a vertical line and it cuts it once, it's a function, and if you do it, it cuts it twice, it's a relation. And there's a little bit there about creating inverse functions. Okay, so we'll just have a quick look at some of these new function families. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the linear function. Okay, let's quickly jump into GeoGebra. Here we have, these are linear obviously. The m is you can see here the slope, and the b is the y-intercept where it cuts the y-axis. Okay, let's have a look at the parabolas now. Here we are, y equals a squared plus bx plus c. Let's have a quick look here. The a is the happy or sad. Obviously if a is positive, if that was a is actually equal to 0 then. But if a is positive, it's happy, and a is negative, sad. You can see here the b just moves it left and right, and the c obviously up and down. Okay, here we have the hyperbolic family. The a is going to control the tightness or to the asymptotes and the quadrants, and b is left and right, and c is up and down. So let's have a quick look. So what do I mean by the tightness? Well, you can see here it's moving into the asymptotes. The b is obviously moving it left and right. Okay, it actually works out the opposite to what you think. If it's positive, it moves it actually to the left. If it's negative, it moves to the right. And the c obviously, just as normal for most graphs, just moves it up and down. And thank you for watching. We've run out of time, and we'll continue the series shortly. Bye for now.